useful for understanding barrier islands is to understand the topographic profile of what's going on upstream, because these are features that are created from sediment that's been carried sometimes long distances by flowing water. We call that rivers. And to do that, let's just go ahead. We'll go from one side of the Appalachians to the other. So we'll go from Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's go to Myrtle Beach. So we'll go out here to the ocean. All right. And so now we got our topographic profile shown. So Knoxville's on one side of the Appalachian Mountains, and we can see the Appalachian Mountains are clearly shown here in the topographic profile. Right about here, you can see a dramatic change. This would be the start of the Piedmont. And so all this area throughout here is what we will refer to as the Piedmont. As you can see here, compared to the Appalachian Mountains, not as rugged or as tall. However, compared to the coastal plain, there is a little bit more variation. So you're going to see a lot of hills, a lot of things that might look like mountains to a Hoosier, but this area is the Piedmont. Then eventually we get down to the coastal plain, which is aptly named because of it being so low-lying, so flat in this particular area of South Carolina. And so to understand barrier islands, to understand these very thin, fragile features that have formed way off of, way far away from the Appalachian Mountains, down here off the coast of South Carolina, actually were formed from sediment that is eroded away, weathered away sediment. Keep in mind, the Appalachian Mountains used to be big old suckers. Now they're kind of small little rinky-dink hills compared to the Rocky Mountains and the Himalayas. Where did all that sediment go? It just didn't disappear. It's been carried downstream by rivers and eventually dumping off into an ocean, into the Atlantic Ocean here.